Simon & Schuster Audio presents Big Summer, a Novel by Jennifer Weiner. Read by Danielle Macdonald.
To Megan Burnett. Nobody heard him, the dead man, but still he lay moaning. I was much further out than you thought, and not waving but drowning. Poor chap, he always loved larking. And now he's dead. It must have been too cold for him, his heart gave way, they said. Oh no, no, no. It was too cold always. Still the dead one lay moaning. I was much too far out all my life, and not waving but drowning. Not Waving But Drowning by Stevie Smith. Prologue. 1994. By the second week of September, the Outer Cape was practically deserted. The tourists had packed up and gone home, the roads were empty, the glorious beaches were abandoned. It was a shame. By September, the ocean was finally warm enough for swimming, especially if it had been a hot August, and the paths that wound through the dunes and cranberry bogs and secret blueberry bushes, the ones that were pick-up spots for men in summer's high season, were deserted, and the bushes were full of ripe berries. She and Aidan could fill their pockets and pick beach plums out of their bushes between the cottage and the beach. They would each bring a metal pail, and they'd recite plink, plink, plunk, like the heroine of Blueberries for Sal, as each plum rattled to the bottom. "You'll go crazy out there," her father had told her when Christina asked if she could take the summer cottage that perched on the edge of the dune in Truro. "It's too empty, too lonely. No one to see, nothing to do." But he hadn't told her no. As the first weeks and months had passed, Christina had come to cherish the solitude and the silence, the slant of late afternoon sun that warmed the floorboards where her ginger cat slept. With the summer people gone, she could have her pick of parking spots on Commercial Street when she and Aidan went to Provincetown. If he'd behaved himself at the grocery store, she'd buy him an ice cream cone at Lewis Brothers, or a malasada at the Portuguese bakery. She'd learned every quirk of the cottage, the way the doors swelled up when it rained, the creak of the roof as the beams settled at night. When there were thunderstorms, she could go out onto the deck and watch lightning crack over the water of Cape Cod Bay.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?